Hello and welcome to Treasury 360 with me, Kojo Arthur. The Treasury Department of a bank is the most important department in the bank, and I'll be attempting to convince you of this. So, the Treasury Department is the most important department in the bank, and to explain this, let's go back to the Ashanti Kingdom. Now, the Ashanti Kingdom would wage war to the north, south, east, and west, and return to the kingdom with spoils of war. Now, this was assigned to a group of people who would manage and control the spoils of war. The Ashanti Kingdom would also engage in barter trade with its neighbors to acquire amenities that will be important for the survival of the people in the kingdom. Now, this process is akin to what happens in the bank. Now, the marketing team will go out and compete with other banks to acquire deposits or liabilities, and also to generate assets such as credits. Now, the Treasury Department was responsible for managing and controlling these funds. Now, the bank deals in cash, and so, for example, if the marketing team were to return with a lot of cash, the Treasury Department will be mandated to control and manage this process. And this is why the Treasury Department is the most important department in the bank. All right, to explain how the Treasury Department goes about managing and controlling this process, we'll now look at the various desks in Treasury Department. The first and most important desk in the Treasury Department is the money market desk. This desk is responsible for trading in short-term securities, short-term being under 1 year, and the securities include treasury bills, bonds, certificates of deposits, etc. The next will be the foreign exchange desk, and dealers on this desk will be dealing in foreign currency, exchanging one currency for the other. Then we have the capital market desk, also known as the equity desk, which will be responsible for trading in shares on the stock exchange market. Then we have the assets and liability management desk, whose main purpose will be to manage the net interest margin of the assets and liabilities of the bank. Then we have the proprietary trading desk. This desk is responsible for trading on the bank's own books. So the bank's capital will be employed in a trading activity in commodities market, bonds market, currency markets, etc., to generate profits for the bank. Then finally, we have the Treasury Sales Desk. Now, the Treasury Sales Desk is responsible for marketing some structured products that the Treasury Department has come up with. These desks combine to perform the functions of the Treasury Department. We'll look at the functions of the Treasury Department next. The functions of the Treasury Department include liquidity control. This means setting the rates for deposits, which then dovetails into the rates for credit as well. It also includes allocation of liquidity to various departments in the bank for business. Another function will be the risk management function. The risk associated with managing funds may include liquidity risk, market risk, which involves exchange and interest rates. It will also include reputational risk as well as regulatory risk, credit risk, counterparty risk, etc. Then there's profit making. Another function of the Treasury Department is to make profits off the excesses, and also on the proprietary decks, where the dealers on the proprietary decks trade on behalf of the bank. In conclusion, the Treasury Department controls liquidity, manages risk, and generates profits. In controlling liquidity, Treasury Department will make available funds for trade transactions to the Trade Department, will make money available to the cash and teller in the banking hall to meet financial obligations of customers. We'll also make money available to the credit departments to give out loans, and also other obligations including clearing, salary payment, etc. And then the excesses will be placed in investments, which will include the money allocated for the proprietary trading desk. Thank you for watching. This is Treasury 360.